Hey guys, this is DKS3A, the Crazy Gamer, and as y'all know, yesterday was my birthday. I'm 33 now, so anyway, my best friend, he got me a birthday present. I didn't ask him to, but he went to the comic book store, and remember, a couple months back I did a comic book pickup where we got those mystery bags, and they got me all kind of stuff. Well, he got me two of them. I've already opened them because I just legitimately curious, but I'm going to show off the comics that I got anyway. So, and the first one I got is one called Robin 3, Cry the Huntress, #1. And this is the one that came out in the first part of 6 of this little arc. And this came out in 1992. Of December, and you can tell because in the back it has a advertisement for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And the really cool thing about this one is that it has a cover, an interchangeable cover and stuff like that. But this was about the third Robin, which Tim Drake, so, and some of the stuff that happened with him, so, and about Huntress, one of the villains from Batman, so. Now we have Youngblood, which is an Image comic. The first one, the first issue of Youngblood, which came out in April of 1992. I don't know anything. But this one's interesting because it has the front. And it has the back. It's two different sides, which is kind of cool. But I don't know anything about the Youngbloods, but I'm going to look into this. That's cool. This one's from Marvel. It is Deadpool versus Gambit. That is really cool. This one is number 3. Of it, and this came out October 2016. This is a relatively new one. So, but it's Deadpool, and it's my favorite X-Men and Gambit, probably going against each other. So, that's cool. So, I definitely need to check that one out when I get a chance. But I'm kind of breezing through these because I got 50 of them to go through. This one's called, from Dynamite Comics, number 0 or 1, whatever like that. It's called S. That's all it's called. It's just called S. Again, I don't know anything about it, but it looks pretty cool. This one came out. This is volume 1, number 0. Okay. Oh, it's called Project Superpowers. That's the name of it. It looks cool though. This one came out in 2008. But I don't know any of the superheroes, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Then I got another part of the X-Men Civil War 2. This is the first part of it, which I didn't have. So that's cool. This came out 2016, and yeah, I said, yeah, X-Men had their own Civil War, and I had a part of it already, but now I got another part of it. So this is from another Marvel comic. I don't know anything about this guy. That's called Karnak. But this one came out in 2016 also. Yeah, June 2016. Huh. It looks like it's involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff, though, because I read a little bit of the front. It looks like it's involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. That's cool. But I really don't know much about him. So, then we have a DC Universe Rebirth. Like, you know, DC Universe had a rebirth and everything. And, a lot of the characters were rebirthed after a crisis, all kind of stuff, and I got a couple of those, but this one I got the DC rebirth of Aquaman #6. So that's cool. Aquaman's underrated. I like Aquaman. Yes, he's a butt of a lot of jokes, but Aquaman's pretty cool. This one came out in 2016, it looks like, also. So, but this is basically Aquaman, a new Aquaman, like the rebirth of Aquaman after stuff that happened. And it looks like he's fighting Superman in this thing because, you know, cover and also this little picture in there. But this is cool. So we got X-Men '92, #4, called X-Men You Lose. And this one came out, of course, in '92. No, looks like it came out in 2016. But it looks cool. But I'm not sure about why it came out, but it looks like it came out in 2016. But I don't know, it's June of 2016, but I don't know why it's called X-Men '92, so I definitely have to look into that. Then we got Convergence, #1 to 2, with Green Lantern and Parallax. My first Green Lantern comic, so that's cool. This came out in, June 2015. So I'm not sure exactly. But it looks like it's Green Lantern and Parallax and some kind of Convergence arc. I'll have to look into that one. So I got another Convergence, #3 of 8, just called Convergence. Not with Green Lantern or anything like that, just called Convergence. And it's the third part of 8. And this came out June of 2015. So I'll have to look into that because I don't know anything about the Convergence arc. So now I have the Invincible Iron Man #1, which is pretty cool. This has got a hardback cover on it. It's really cool. This came out in December 2015, so this is a newer Iron Man arc. I wonder if it's even still Tony Stark. Okay, yeah, it is Tony Stark. I just opened it up and boom, it is Tony Stark. I thought maybe it was the new guy already, but nope, it's still Tony Stark. That's cool, though. Now we got Robin 2, The Joker's Wild, with a Robin card sitting right there. This is a really cool one. This is #1 of 4-part miniseries with the Robin 2, which is Dick Grayson, of course. And this came out October of 1991. But I'm pretty sure it's going to have something involving with the Joker and Robin. Yep, it definitely does. I'm not sure if this is Dick Grayson or I'll have to look into it. No, it says Drake, so this is Tim Drake? Really? Okay. Well, whatever. There's something involving with Tim Drake again, so maybe this is leading to the death of Tim Drake. Spoiler. We got one called from Image Comic, Brigade #2, which came out October of 1992. I don't know anything about Brigade at all, but I'm going to definitely look that up. It's got Genocide. So, it looks like it's an X-Men comic, though. Kinda. You know it's not. But it looks pretty cool. Got one from First Comics from May 1988 called Nexus. Again, don't know anything about this guy, but he looks... Oh, this is number 44 of Nexus, so this looks pretty cool, though. So I'm looking at it, and it's got a pretty cool little art style. And I don't know anything about First Comics, so but it's cool though. Another one from First Comics, number 27, one called Badger. It's got a funny name, but again, I don't know anything about it. It looks like he burrows underground and has badger powers, so that's it. But this one came out in September of 1987. So, but I don't know anything about this guy at all. It looks like he, based on here, he burrows underground, comes out with big bugs, and has badger powers. So I don't know. We got the Countdown to Final Crisis from DC Comics. Firestorm and Bloodhaven. This one came out in November 2007, but this is the count. It was the 25th, number 20 countdown to. So this is like the 25th comic until Final Crisis. So, and this one looks like they're going after Karate Kid. So that's cool. So I thought to look for those. This one took me a little bit to figure out what this actually was. But it says it's called Magog. Is that just me, or does that look like Aquaman? It looks like Aquaman. That's what it looks like. But it says Family Feud. This one came out 2009. Oh, March 2010. So this one came out. I don't really know anything about it, but it looks like that's Aquaman, so might have another Aquaman comic. Justice League of America, number 19, from the May 2008 version called Lost. Well, it looks like they either lost or they're lost or something. And it looks like they involved no. I don't know who this is, but it looks cool. This one came out in 2008, of course. I would have said that, May 2008. But that's cool. Got another one from Dynamite called Jungle Girl. Don't know anything about her. But it's just a small comic. This is number 0. I guess it's just an introductory comic. Yeah, it's only like a few little pages of it. But it came out 2007. But yeah, this is just a little bitty comic. Just introductory to Jungle Girl. Issue 5 of the Avengers 3. Which something's happened to Captain America there. I don't know what. But that's cool. And we have this one came out February 2011. I definitely gotta look into that. But something's happening to Captain America. Oh, something's happening to Hulk and everything too. Looks like they're all zombies or vampires or something. That's cool. So, got one called Thunderbolts. This is Marvel, the 143rd issue of Thunderbolts. And this one came out June 2010. Don't really know anything about the Thunderbolts, but definitely going to read into it and look into it and see what this is all about. It looks pretty cool though. Got Scourge. I know who Scourge is, kind of. Wildcats Adventures number 1 from Image Comics. I think this is the sequel to Wildcats, which I already had a couple copies of. This one came out September 1994. It's a team of like cat creatures, it looks like, kind of like Thundercats, but a little different. But definitely, I'm going to read that one. We got Wolverine Manifest Destiny X. It's another Wolverine comic. And that looks like that's Thanos in the background. This is part 2 of 4 of it, though. So this came out November 2008. I'm not sure if that's Thanos or not, but that's kind of cool. Then we got one from Valiant Comics, number 23, Manowar, Exo Manowar. I think I got a Manowar comic already, though, but I'll have to look at it because I really still don't know too much about Manowar. And it's a girl, so. Now we got another DC Rebirth universe, Green Arrow. But this is another green, and it has a green Arrow chick with her too. So, but yeah, this one's November 2016, but it's a Green Arrow Rebirth, so that's kind of cool. I already got this one. I got a copy of it from one of my previous, but that's cool. It's Superman Man of Steel Funeral one. So I don't really need to explain this one. I already have a copy of it, so. But just to refresh, it came out March of '93. This is the 21st of this Man of Steel arc. So then we got the New Warriors, but you're coming out with a movie for that. That's cool. I know a little bit about the New Warriors, but this was number 15 of this one, and it came out September of '91. But I know a little bit about the New Warriors, and they're coming out with a movie or a TV show or something like that based around them, so that's cool. Nova and Squirrel Girl and all of them. So we got one called Stormwatch, Post-Human Division. Number 2 from Wildstorm Comics, coming February 2007. Don't know anything about this one, but it looks cool, so I'll probably read it a little bit. So, Secret Night Warriors, Marvel number 21. Don't know anything really much about this one, but I'm definitely going to look into it. Came out December 2010. I'm going to have to look into the Secret Warriors and see what this is all about, because I really don't know anything about them. G.I. Joe. And I found out that the artist for this one is the owner of 3 Alarm Comics, the comic book store that we go to. He's like the artist or the illustrator or something. The owner of the store, but he's involved with these, so that's kind of cool. G.I. Joe comic. And yeah, but I think he's like the artist or something. But it's number 211, and it came out February 2015. So, and he still does it to this day. I know that he's up there quite a bit. He's got like a drawing room in the back. He closes his door while he's not working and all that kind of stuff. While he has other people working, he goes back there and starts drawing the comic and stuff. So. Don't have that much more. We got the Death of Hawkman 1 of 6, which is cool. I like Hawkman. Very underrated. So, this one came out December 2016, so this is a little bit more recent, but it's the Death of Hawkman, so definitely going to take a look at that one. Then we got another DC Universe Rebirth of Wonder Woman, which is kind of cool. So this is another Rebirth one for Wonder Woman, and this one came out December 2016, so this is also a relatively new one, but you get to see what happened to Wonder Woman after one of the rebirths. It looks like she's with Green Arrow, but I can't tell for sure. Not to actually read it. We got one called the All New X-Men number 14, another X-Men comic. Get a lot of X-Men comics. Came out December 2016 too. This is a relatively new comic. It looks like Cyclops is in charge. He's in Professor Xavier's chair and everything, so that's cool. We got one called from First Comics number 4, Zero Tolerance. Don't know anything about it, but I'll take a look into it. Came out January of 1991, so this is a little bit of an old one. Another one from Image Comics number 9 called Stormwatch. Again, I don't really know anything about Stormwatch, but came out April 1994. But it's like it says it's got Flashpoint in it though, so this is maybe a Flash comic, maybe, or is there a hero named Flashpoint? So I'll definitely look into that. We got one called Guy Gardner Warrior. I'm trying to remember who Guy Gardner actually is, but it's a DC comic. I want to say he's one of the Green Lanterns. That sounds right. I think it's the 4th Green Lantern. Yeah, that sounds right. But this one came out November 1994, number 25. I want to say that sounds right. I think it sounds like that sounds like it's a Green Lantern. So, but he came a new superhero called Warrior. So, Thundercats. Yep, I got a Thundercats comic, so that's cool. This one came out October of 1986, so it's Thundercats. Yeah, it's definitely Thundercats. So we got one called Armor. This is from Continuity Comics number 3. Armor and the Silver Streak. This one came out February 1987. But the art style is kind of cool, but I don't know anything about it, so I'm definitely going to read to it. Got one called from Image Comics called Glory Supreme Apocalypse. This one came out. It's number 5 of it. And this one came out. Well, you can tell it's a little bit older because it's got a Halloween Curse of Michael Myers advertisement on the back. And it's doing super Nintendo advertisements. 1994. It came out in 94. Star Trek Deep Space Nine comic. It's Star Trek. This is number 6 of it though. This one came out January 94. It's Star Trek. We got one called another X-Men comic. This one's called Generation X. So this is a new X-Men team, or maybe it looks like a villain team. It looks like Emma Frost on top though. This came out August of 1995 though, so. We got The Secret of Titanus Marvel Team Up, number 12. This is cool. It came out November 2005, so this is some kind of Marvel team up, but I don't know with who. So, I got so many comics to read, it's unreal, so that's cool though. We got just a few more, like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 more. So, we got one called the Quarterback Saga from the Secret Wars from Marvel. Which is cool. Okay, this is on a special edition. So this is the first one, and this came out August 2016. I really don't know much about it, but I'm I'll read it and let y'all know. If I get another one, I can actually probably describe it a little bit better. So, another one. Pass. Azazel, Agent of the Bat from DC Comics. So this is a Batman comic, but it's got Azazel in it. And featuring the new Batgirl. So that's cool. This one came out September 1999. So this is somebody that probably works for Batman, because he's an agent of the Batman, and it's got a new Batgirl in it. So yeah, it looks cool though. So I'm definitely looking at that. We got another Wildcats, number 14. It's another Wildcats, but this is from the first series. It's not the Wildcats Adventures. This one came out September 1994. So the Mega Man from DC Comics, number 28. So this one came out it looks older because it says the top 10 books of 1984. This one's a little bit older. Oh, and it says at the top, July 1985. I know a little bit about the Mega Man, but I really don't know that much about them, so they're kind of weird. Marvel Universe versus the Avengers. 2 of 4. That's cool. So it looks like the Avengers are going against the whole Marvel Universe. This came out January 2013. But it looks like the whole Marvel Universe is going after the Avengers. I don't know why, but I'll read it when I get a chance, and I'll see what's going on with that. We got the Marvel X-Men collection. Book 1-3. And basically this is kind of like just a gallery of X-Men comics written by columnists and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. And it just came out $1993. But it's just basically got like Beast and like concept art of some of the X-Men and all that kind of stuff, so that's cool. Justice League of America 39 from 1990, from the 1990 series. Okay. And we have, looks like more Justice League stuff. I don't know what's going on in this one, but I'm definitely going to take a look at that one. And the final one I have from Image Comics is called Blood Wolf. That sounds pretty cool. So this is number 3 of it, and this came out in April 1995. And it looks very Star Wars-ish, maybe, with that looks like the Death Star. But I'll look into it. It looks very science fiction, sci-fi, and all that kind of stuff. And that's all the ones I got from the birthday pickup. Like I said, my best friend gave me 2 of those, 25 comics in each show. But I'll definitely gonna go pick up some more when I get a chance. But have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time with more comic book pickups. Probably gonna do a video game pickup here soon too. So now I'm gonna try to bring the Crazy Lounge back one day. But for now, that was my comic book pickup, and have a good day.